Welcome to the Remote Work Life podcast, where real-world remote work CEOs and leaders talk about how they collaborate, thrive, and build their businesses. Join me and thousands of followers from around the world to learn skills you need to work online from anywhere. I'm your host, Alex Wilson-Campbell. I'm an interview coach and tech recruiter on a mission to help you gain clarity and direction in your career and uncover hidden jobs through one-to-one and group coaching. And today I want to share something with you that really inspired me at the time I heard it, because I met with James Haigh for an interview. And James Haigh is the director, or one of the directors of We Are Sweet. And they're very much all about developing websites, developing applications for small to medium businesses mainly. But the thing that really inspired me about James and his business was how it all evolved. And in this little segment, he just gives us a little inkling as to his mindset in terms of how he got started and all the things that he did in order to make the business that he has now the success it is today. So see what you think.
That was our first big gig, really, and still one of our biggest to date, right? You can't get much bigger than a company like ING. We decided at this point we should probably kind of take this a bit more seriously. We incorporated the limited company at this point. Lou quit his job in central London. I actually left uni to start the business properly. Couldn't really had no choice but to take this opportunity.
So what did you think? That was James Haigh, one of the directors of We Are Sweet. And although it is a very, very short segment, only a few seconds long, that really encapsulates James's mindset, the mindset of James's team. Very entrepreneurial, very much go-getters. I know that's a bit of a cliche word, but that's the only word that I could think of right now, which it certainly is appropriate. He started his business at a young age, still a young guy, but at the same time was very, very dedicated in what he wanted to do, knew what he wanted to do, went out and grasped what he wanted to do, took a bit of a risk as well. And I think that's one of the things that, in your career, whether you're an employee, or if you're looking to start your own business, I think there's an element of risk that you have to take. Being comfortable is not going to really get you that far. It's not going to get you the satisfaction that you need, because often the things that we want to do take a lot of work. And sometimes, as I said, there may be things that, especially if it's something that you really want to do, you really want to go for, it might mean you have to. It might mean that you will take the circuitous route, but at the same time, you're working towards that particular avenue. And like I said, James and his partner in the business, they really went for it. They went with a big client. And, it's not just about risk for James, or it wasn't about risk for James. It was also all about the quality of delivery of the service that he does now. And that was essentially the foundation for We Are Sweet, and it continues to really push them forward to this very day. So, as I said, I sat through that interview, listening to James and his mindset and his drive, I guess, and also his pride in the work that he does. And it really, really, as I said, inspired me. I hope it's inspired you. You can actually listen out for the full interview over at remoteworklife.io. That's it for today's episode of the Remote Work Life podcast. If you want to watch exclusive on-demand video, including fireside chats and online lessons given by real-world remote work leaders, future of work experts and coaches, head over to www.remoteworklife.io. You'll learn how to get clarity on your career direction, how to thrive in a remote work culture, how to stay connected and develop and support your remote work teammates, and how to tend to your physical and mental health needs. Go to remoteworklife.io now, and remember to connect with me, your host, Alex Wilson-Campbell, on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube.